everyone, and welcome my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. As you can hear, I have birds, two little parakeets, and they will be chiming in their opinions throughout this video. So what I wanted to do today was a little bit out of the ordinary. I'm actually going to do a yarn review. So the yarn I have chosen to review is one I don't see any reviews of, and that is Craft Smart. This is a Michael's yarn, and I have a feeling that Michael's may be discontinuing it, as they have these never enough skeins. These are the jumbo ones. They have 716 yards and it's 400 grams. So I have a feeling. Now this particular one is still on sale on the Michael's website. This is the beige. You can still get it for $2.47 a skein. You probably won't be able to find it in the stores. I would suggest that you go ahead and get some. Now, the thing with this yarn is it's slightly scratchy. I will admit that. I would not make something to wear out of it, but it is great for amigurumi. This bear is made entirely, except for the muzzle, because I didn't have white or black. This bear is made entirely of Craft Smart yarn, and they've got very vibrant colors. This yarn right here is the Kiwi, which they have now discontinued. It's still on the website, but they don't have it anymore. And I have one skein left of the Kiwi, and it is like very precious to me. It's strange, but around Christmas I was looking for a yarn that was like a Grinch green, because I wanted to do some Grinch scarves. And I saw that Kiwi and I said, oh, that is the perfect color. So I have one skein, and I will use it very sparingly because I will probably never get another one. And I'm not going to pay the expensive price on eBay. So, this is the beige. This is the pink. It's a very hot pink. Also still on clearance on the Michael's website for $2.47 a skein. I would suggest if you just get some. Just get some. Of course, when you buy from Michael's online, you have to get 3 of a kind. So, big deal. You get 3 of these for $7.50 approximately. Now, one thing about the Craft Smart that is true is that the Craft Smart never is applicable with any of the coupons. So if you have a 50% off coupon, it won't work on Craft Smart, because the Craft Smart is part of the Everyday Value program, and none of the coupons apply to this yarn. However, even in the store, you can get these for $5. I just saw on their website that they had reduced these giant skeins to $5. Well, not these two, of course, but the other colors to $5, and that's down from $5.99. But they were on clearance, so the fact that they use the word clearance, it might be indicative of they're just going to maybe eventually get rid of all their stock and discontinue this line. So, now what I will say also is, okay, I've got one full skein of this, which is also not available online or in the stores anymore. If you find one, you'll be lucky. This is the pink coral ombre. I will say that this is more scratchy than even the others. I'm sure it will wash up fine if you were to use it in something, but it is scratchier. Now, I have also found that the variegated red heart yarns are also scratchy. So maybe it has something to do with the more dye they add, the scratchier it gets. I don't know, it's a stiffer yarn. Great for amigurumi. I don't know if I would make a scarf or anything wearable with this, but it is a good yarn. It's still a good yarn. These do all come out of China, by the way. And even though this is considered one of their ombres, I wouldn't call it an ombre. At least not in the ombre sense of the red heart ombres where the color changes very gradually. The color on this changes about every 2 inches. So it's really a variegated. It's not an ombre at all. You can even see on her just how fast the colors change. So she's my little ice cream bear. And even though this yarn is called pink coral, honestly, that's a bad name for it because it looks like sherbet, and they should have called it sherbet. Just my opinion. Now I know that also this yarn has a tendency to split, but it doesn't split any worse to me than Caron Simply Soft, which I did a project with that and I thought I will never work with that yarn again. At least not with a 3mm hook. That was a pain. But generally it doesn't split. It also doesn't have any issues if you have to frog something. So I would say get some. Now these skeins, which are comparable in size and weight to just the Red Heart Super Saver skeins of about this size, which is, let's see, what is this? 364 yards. This is a 7-ounce skein. They did have these on sale for $4 in Michael's, and I just thought, well, for a yarn that's not quite even a Red Heart quality, it's like a little step below Red Heart. And I thought, well, why are you charging more money for yarn that's not even as good quality? But I still like it, and I still use it for my amigurumi because to me that's what it's really perfect for. I have, however, used the black Craft Smart on an Afghan, which I will put right here. This Afghan was a combination of black Craft Smart and white Red Heart Super Saver. So it came out perfectly soft when it was done with, I think, a 5.5mm hook. It was fine, and of course it will wash up and it'll just get softer and softer the more you wash it. So I'm sure that will be the case with these. Of course I don't wash my amigurumi, so who knows. But I've also used it in scarves and it works just fine. So I'm not going to demonstrate my crocheting technique because I'm actually kind of slow. So I'm just going to talk to you about the yarn, and I think I've said what I have to say about the yarn, and I hope you go buy some and check it out for yourself. These are my opinions, not sponsored by Michael's, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.